Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Minamino. Can he get on the end of this? And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the counter is on. Adrian Bernabé does well to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Zakaria gets across and deals with it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, important interception. Foyt. He won't be happy with that one. Soumare. Baina.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Evanilson has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Al Hilal yet to have an attempt on goal. Soumare. Berenguer. Evanilson. Now this could be a chance. That's an excellent interception. And he can thump it away. And here's Baina. He's being urged to shoot. Now this could... Evanilson! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Orlando really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
He's in plenty of space here. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Orlando have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Some really good ball movement. Rafa Silva, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good ball, good take.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's Berenguer. Oh, sweet feet. Foyt. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Lerma. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And one more try. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
This is the time you need that pace.
Foyt. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Baina. Adrian Bernabé. And Berenguer. He's in a great position here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Adrian Bernabe with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Minamino, and the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Now the ball in. And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's the end of the first 45. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Al Hilal really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And the shot shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Truffert. Baina.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Big chance, corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And he's taking no chances there. Al Hilal have the chance to go the other way. Truffert. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, can he get away? Now that looks a decent ball. And he's... Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Mings gathers from the goal kick. Osei Samuel. And here's Rafa Silva. Truffert did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Agahawa. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Osei Samuel.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Minamino. He's shifting through the gears here. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And that has not gone well. Oh, it's a great ball here. Berenguer. Oh, that's not a chance! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution.
Al Hilal have their second corner now. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Al Hilal have taken the lead.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now the cross. Botman getting this one clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. No, that was never going to make it. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's neat.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's the keeper's ball. Mings cuts it out. That's a little off target. Very much into the last knockings. That has ended up in no man's land. Soumare aimed beyond the defence. He's having a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Number 13, Zakaria. Number
And he
18,
can clear it away.
Rapis Silva. Number 4, Minamino.
That's
Number
tidy.
15, Omaragian. Number 9.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Number 10, number 17, Loftus-Cheek. Number 12,
Varela calmly
number
anticipates.
22,
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Number 11, Bob. Substitution in progress.
And again. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a bit of a scrappy affair, not quite a smash and grab, but the more it went on, you felt that this game would be decided by just that one moment.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Agahawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. He's through here. Can he spark a counter here? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Milinkovic-Savic. I'll be keeping an eye on his long-range shooting, Peter, because that's something he does with real prowess. The stuff that makes the highlight reels, of course, but he also does a lot of good work under the radar, recycling the ball, pressing opponents, and generally bossing midfield.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms... Towering header! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Zakaria. Oh, that's a key interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And here's Evan Nielsen. Rafa Silva. Al Hilal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Now, can they get him away? And a chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Foyt. And they've switched it over to the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Baina. Looking to pass their way up. Shot at goal! And he's taking no chances there.
Evan Nielsen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Could move up a gear here. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic, he's having a pop! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Agahawa. Milinkovic-Savic. And here's Rafa Silva. Rafa Silva showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Osei Samuel. Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Back where it came from. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's been won straight back. And this is Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's really put himself on the line here.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Milinkovic-Savic with the short one. João Cancelo takes a shot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Foyt.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And it's Baina. Ball played for Lookman. Oh, sweet feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Lookman! And he's gone backward here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's in a great position here.
Has been indicated.
Milinkovic-Savic. And it's Cancelo. Oh, can he get onto this? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Berenguer. And here's Evan Nielsen. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And a quick reminder today that
Al Hilal leading by one
is
at the
strictly
break.
forbidden. Please use
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Al Hilal have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution.
Down to business again.
Al Hilal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Truffert. Carter Vickers. Luna. Tries a measured ball. That's a decent clearance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Fofana. And Milinkovic-Savic. Agahawa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbemba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. Luna is onto this. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Speed of thought. Big chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Evan Nielsen! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary. Oh, well played. So we've reached the hour mark. Nicely weighted ball. Mbemba calmly anticipates. Truffert. Ball played for Lookman. Luna. Looking for options for movement. Milinkovic-Savic. For João Cancelo. And the counter is on. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And here's Agahawa. This looks promising. Luna, who's set up one goal so far. Lobbed in behind. Lookman unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Luna in acres of space out wide. Osai Samuel, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Luna. Threads one in. Luna. Cross needs to be good. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Orlando clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Berenguer. Can he get it through? shot! Rafa Silva clears without hesitation. Thinks about the shot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Agahawa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And smartly reclaimed.
That's good play from him.
Pickford clears.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Zakaria. Number 19, Jefferson Lam. Number 22, Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Number 18,
Long ball by the
Rafa
goalkeeper.
Silva. Number 15, Omolodian. Number 9, coming on the
Now
field.
it's Sadiq.
Number 3, Phillips.
Oh, what a ball!
Number
And the
4,
shot!
Minamino.
Oh, it's hit the post!
Number 7, number
No way through, so
22,
back. Can he
number
finish?
12.
Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable
2 added
technique,
minutes
Peter.
has been
Absolutely
indicated.
impeccable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored all. He leaps for it. In he goes again. And he hits the net. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
We are glad to
Minamino,
inform you
voted
that
man
today's
of the
match
match,
day
and
programs
deservedly
are available
so.
from stands located by the gates.
How would you
I'm sure
summarise
they will
what
make
we've seen
fine
today then, Jim?
souvenirs.
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for...